Okay, now let's continue. Here I rewrite all of the sum in the square bracket. So they start from 1 and then 1 plus r percent and then 1 plus r percent square up to 1 plus r percent to power n minus 2. The reason why I need to reorder the summation is that if I reorder like this, then it can be considered as sum of GS with first term equal to 1 and the common ratio first is 1, so that I can apply the formula, and the common ratio is 1 plus r percent. Okay, and the number of terms, the number of terms here should be n minus 1, n minus 1. Okay, and how can we know that it is n minus 1 is that we can observe from the sum that it starts from 1 and then 1 plus r percent to power 1. Okay, we can count if we start from 1 plus r percent, then this is the term 1, and then square the second term, and then up to the last one to power n minus 2, then there are totally n minus 2 terms, and don't forget we have one more term in the beginning, which is 1 plus r percent to power 0. Okay, it is one is 1 plus r percent to power 0. So we have totally n minus 2 and then plus 1 terms, n minus 2 plus 1 terms. Therefore, we have n minus 1 terms. Okay, so you should know how to find out the first term common ratio and the number of terms for you to apply the sum of GS. So after we simplify, then we can get then we can get after get the following expression. After we apply the sum of GS, then we can have this. Here, A is 1, and the common ratio is 1 plus r percent. And lastly, the number of terms should be n minus 1. Okay, and from the previous result, we know that the r is 10, or 1 plus r percent is 1.1. So we can further simplify. And the denominator is 0.1 because we have 1.1 minus 1. And the numerator is 1.1 to power n minus 1 and then minus 1. So we can have here should be 3 times 10 to power 6. Okay, because 3 times 10 to power 5 divided by 0.1, it is 3 times 10 to power 6. Yes. So after we further simplify, then we can get this. And then don't forget to combine the two like terms. These two are like terms 1.1 to power n minus 1. So we have 6 times 10 to the power 6 times 1.1 to the power n minus 1, and then plus 3 times 10 to the power 6. Then don't forget the unit meter square. So this is B1. For B2, we need to simplify this inequality. That is the result of B1 greater than 4 times 10 to the power 7. Okay, so we can simplify like this. And the right side it is 37 times 10 to the power 6. And then you can see that both sides we can cancel by 10 to the power 6. And also move 6 to the right hand side. So we have 37 divided by 6 at the right hand side. And solve this kind of inequality because the index here we have unknown n. So the best way for us is to use to take the logarithm. So we have log 1.1 to power n minus 1 is greater than log 37 over 6. So n minus 1 times log 1.1 will be greater than log 37 over 6. So by divide both sides by log 1.1, then we can have this. Okay, and please be careful. When you divide numbers to both sides, make sure that the number is positive, or you need to determine the sign of the value. Okay, log 1.1 is positive, so it means that we don't need to change the sign of the inequality. Therefore, we have n minus 1 greater than 19. By using calculator, we can get this. So n should be greater than 20.0671715. So the required number is 21. So the conclusion is that the total area will first exceed 4 times 10 to the power 7 meters squared at the end of the 21st year. Okay, so that's all for B2.